recording. So I come over here on my it's already on my laptop. I search for XAMPP control panel. At least from the video you see it, what I'm doing there. Before I now share the main one. I click on XAMPP control panel. Okay, good. I start my database. So I'm explaining it because there are several windows. So I don't want to start stopping, sharing, and the rest. So I will, from the video, you will see what I did. Then also, I will also explain in the next class. Okay. So I just want it to land where I can run the command so you see it. Okay. I'll wait for it to load. Okay, let me stop this. I think it should load. Then let me share my screen again. So I'm sharing my screen so you see the exam environment I'm using. Mm, I don't know. Yes, so the minute is loading. It has loaded. I want to be sure whether we are seeing it. Okay, you can see my screen. I can see this older one we are still seeing. So I need to share it again. There's this. There's this. Okay, sure. Okay, good. Alright, you can see my screen. Alright, now from here, I just want to do that so because of the time, so you see what I have done so far. Okay, now I'm going to create a database. This environment, I will talk about it in the next class. After you must have downloaded and installed it, I will guide you through how to do that. So I'm going to create a database for my school portal. So I want to call it, I think I call it Unipeter the other time. So I'll come to the database here. Actually, you always work from home. This is home. I click on database. So I call it what? Unipeter. Uni. Unipeter underscore DB. I just put the underscore DB to show okay, this is the database. So University of Peter. So I call it Unipeter database. It can also be student Unipeter students database because Unipeter can have various database that they've created. The one that manages staff portal is there. This is for student portal. The one that manages the alumni, so we have a database managing that. It's a separate database. The one that manages, so far that they have different investment, they have different environment, they may have various database on the same database server. So the database I'm actually creating, we call it schema. Then the moment I created it, it comes with schemas object, which is table, view, trigger, materialize view, role, and so on. So I'm clicking on create to create this. So it said it has been created, right? If you look at this place, that's a Unipeter underscore student underscore DB. That is my database name that I want to work on. You can multitask work on various databases at the same time. And if you check this, I will explain all this server and the rest later on. Database. So this is where I want to work on. Now I want to run those SQL commands I create that type on the notepad. So I can run the query here, and this place still have what a features that I can go and click like a GUI. We call it this is a GUI environment where I can go and create all those column one after the other. But I want to use SQL commands that I've already typed. Excuse me. So the SQL commands. So run my SQL query. I'll click at the SQL menu over here. Okay, let me create my first table. I'll just go and do copy and paste that command that I typed. I will start copying. Now, if you check human Peter, can you see it has no table? Do you understand? No table. Any table I created will fall under this database. So I've copied the command, I paste. At least everything seems okay because I'm not seeing any red line. Do you understand that? Let me just delete something here just to flag it to see the red line I'm talking of. Can you see the red line? It's also telling me that something is wrong with my query. But for now, everything seems okay. So I want to create. All I just need to do is that scroll down below to run the command. So now I pasted the command in the SQL terminal here or window. I scroll down, I click on go. Go. I'm waiting for it to respond. It said loading, loading. Good. At least no error message. If there is error message, you will see red. It's going to flag in red instead of green. Whoever is green is successful. Let's check our database over here. Can you see courses? Is what under Unipeter Student DB. If I click on the courses, what do you see? So you see the courses is empty, right? If let me click on the structure of the table will show you the columns that are made up of that table. Can you see? Column that are made up of the table. Can you see the primary key, the golden key? Look at the data type and the length we specified. Can you see? This is a table, but this table is empty. Now I want to insert my first row. My first row, I will going to use what? That SQL. You know the insert statement, the other statement that type. Insert into. Let me go and copy it also. I copy the command, come back to the same place. I believe you are seeing what I'm doing. So I will use it to replace whatsoever query that's here. Paste it. Insert into courses. Courses is the name of my table that I want to insert to. Can you see? The spelling must be correct. And it has the following column. The spelling must be correct. The first row I want to insert is what? Math 100. ID, course ID 100, course name, math. I will come down here and run the query. Good. Also no error. It's a one row inserted. Now let me click on courses again. If I click on courses, what do you see? One row. Do you understand that? Has been inserted. Now if I'm going to Quickly insert the other ones too. I have 200. English, 3 economics, biology. English, economics, biology. English, economics, biology. Okay, let me insert the two more. I'll go back there again. The same query. I think it's still on my keyboard. Just do Control V to paste it again. Then English is 200. Also in double quote, English, right? Then I can insert multiple. I want to insert multiple at once. I want to run multiple query at once. So I just copy that one and paste it again. This is what 300. I say English economics, economic. No, what am I typing? Okay, I'm right. Economics. So I want to insert these two at once. Insert. Can you see? If I click on this, how many courses inserted? Three. So with this, my table is I'm populating my table. Do you understand that? That is the way I will populate this table and the other ones too. So there are several ways you can populate your table. So I'm just showing you using what SQL commands over here. I can also still use if okay, don't let me go there, but I just introduced it there. Let me stop. Let me pause there. So next time we can do it together. Do you understand that? Okay, let me stop this. So let me stop.